So when you want to talk about real estate cashback and Ponzi's scheme, you need to understand the way it works. Let me talk about the Ponzi scheme, and I will tell you why it's so different from the real estate cashback. See, a Ponzi scheme is like a flash in the pan. People come to you with very ridiculous expectations. They'll tell you that you're going to receive 100%, especially when you are less suspicious of the way the system works. Most of the time they come to you to tell you that you will have a consistent return monthly, and and it will be more than 80%. In fact, sometimes they say 100%. And many times they pressurize you to quickly put in your money even before you understand how it works. And also it has this way of trying to make you a marketer, a face of that business, so that you can get a lot of people. It travails, or it grows by you pressurizing people to come in. And one thing you realize is that they don't have any product nor service. The product or the service is very vague. You cannot point to it. You cannot say this is what they do and this is how my your investment return will come. You just hope that it is what they say it will be. So that is Ponzi scheme, and it is not programmed to last long. Within 2-3 years the bubble will burst and people will start counting losses. But real estate cashback is a very established and very plain. We can explain what we are doing. We are not just doing a magic. We are doing something that is real, and you can, put your mind into it and see the product. We will show you the land that is being sold. You will see the document. You will have what we call the agreement. You will have what we call the post-dated check. You will have what we call the receipt. Everything is documented, and the time of return, it's written there, and you know what to expect at the end of the day. It's a guaranteed return because it has a lifespan, and you can choose to come out and you can choose to reinvest in it. So another thing you need to understand about real estate cashback, which is being introduced to us or to you by Xylos Group of Company. Xylos has the real estate aspect that really handles the real estate cashback scheme. And another thing you need to understand is that it's a cooperative scheme. It's not something that is just in the air. It means people coming together to really invest in something, and they share the return equally or according to your investment, and is duly registered under Industry and Commerce arm of Lagos State. And the license is always renewed because they look at what we are really doing, what we have on ground, and how we are really operating. So there's nothing like backside, hide and seek in this. It is so plain. Another thing I've learned is this. I've been in the asset management for a while now, and more than a decade. And one thing I always put into this is my professionalism. I look at statement of account. I look at financial report to really look at how the company is really faring. Now, cashback, real estate cashback has been on for almost 6 years now, and it has served more than 7,000 clients, and we're still counting really, and none of them had any issue, and they are not going to have any issue, because all of these things are paid as of when due. Another thing you want to look at is that who are the people behind a company that is calling for investment? Are they people with integrity? Do they have a record of being worthy of your money? And one beautiful thing about this chairman of Xylos Group of Company, because they have different companies on the Xylos Group of Company. They have logistic, they have transportation, they have tech, and so much more. Now, is that the guy is a person of integrity, because he won this Nelson Mandela Honesty and Integrity Award. And one thing is that they don't give you such if they've not seen a track record of you being worthy of it. The another thing you want to look at is the financial statement. One thing is this: when you are very knowledgeable and you open a financial statement, you know what is up. You know whether they are just lying, they are just cooking it, or they are really serious about it. And you know where money are going. You know where wastage is being, hidden in financial record. And this is what I'm training. And these people, they have a very good financial record. At least for the last 4-5 years, they've been very consistent and bringing profit to their clients. What else do you want to know? This is a company, the real estate company aspect of Xylos Group of Company has more than 23 different estates all over Nigeria. You talk about the north, the east, and the south. They are fully on ground, and we are talking about an investment up to 15 to 22 billion. So this kind of a person will not take your money and disappear. That is just the beautiful thing about investment. You want to know what they have on ground, whether when there is a challenge, they are able to stand and redeem their image. And so they're not going to run, they're not going to fly away because of 50 million, 100 million. We are talking about over 22 billion asset worth on ground in this Nigeria that we can show you. We have some of the estate that they've sold out already, and we have some that they are developing. So it's a work going, and it always creates opportunities for investors to join in and have a good return. So what are we talking about? This is not a Ponzi scheme. It can never be a Ponzi scheme because it has structure, is fully registered, and it's fully documented. All the agreement are fully documented. You have what we call a posted check, and to give someone a due check in these days, you are liable for to be prosecuted if you give a check that bounces. So if they have been offering such a thing and it has been bouncing, you will have heard a lot of noise all around the place. So one good thing about this is that you are fully secured. It's a guaranteed investment. You can use it to plan towards wedding, plans towards a vacation. It's something that you can say, okay, this is what I am expecting, and I'm going to use it for this, and it will not fail. Another thing is that the return is always above current inflation. We are not saying come and invest, and by the time you are getting your return and the return on investment, inflation had already crippled the value of your money. It is always a cushion, because real estate really is always a cushion against inflation. That means that no matter how inflation rises, real estate will always go up. When there is higher inflation, you have the prices of real estate going up, and that's the way it is all over the world. And let me tell you a secret why cashback, real estate cashback, is the big deal. The truth is this: when we invest in a land and we buy a land to call people to come and invest, do you know that when we put it out for investment, for people to start buying into it, we had almost made the double of the money. And every block, every fencing that is done, gatehouse that is done, the money goes back to the cost of the land. So it always grows, and it always grows. Every stage of real estate investment or development makes the money to increase. So it is by the time we are half of the year, your money with your interest is already in the cooler. It's already there. So we're not going to say, okay, after 12 months we are looking for money to give you. Your money is already made, settled. And the beautiful thing is this: the chairman was in an insurance company before, and in fact he was an actuary, people that really look at risk in investment to draw out this real estate cash back. So it is fully inflation proof. Risk, yeah, there is risk, but the risk is minimal and is logic. And in fact, against the risk, we have put what we call a collateral, which is the land. If there is a failure, which we have never failed, which will not fail, you can take over the land, and the land will be worth of what you have invested. So there's no loss at the end of the day. So really, I will ask you, why don't you want to invest with us? So call us today, and we will really show you how it works and pull you through, and you'll be glad you did. Thank you.